Welcome, welcome. Hey, everybody. It's Anthony Bowling here with the Anthony Bowling Group. Hey, it's Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It's chasing gazillions. Ain't the same as making millions.
Getting closer though with this current inflation rate, a lot closer.
But it is getting closer. It is getting closer. Wednesdays with Fernando and Anthony. I'm Anthony Bowling. That's my
Fernando
partner.
Palacios.
That's Fernando. And we're here with another special episode of Chasing Gazillions. Just two real estate professionals here kicking the can, talking about our life experiences and professionally on our life journey to being successful real estate professionals. We're just here to bring to you information that we've learned over our 35 plus years of being in the industry and want to talk to you about it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Although we could combine, some people do that combined 72 years of experience. And we could do that, but you're looking at us right now. You can see there's about 72 years of experience.
The baggage says everything you need to know.
That's right. So we don't need to, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to tell you, dude, these two old dudes have been around. Oh, wow. Okay. So anyway, we're here. We have a special episode. You can see we're trying something different here today. Life, this is what's going to happen to you as a real estate professional. You can't be everywhere, do everything by yourself. It is in association with others. That's why I'm so excited and privileged to have Fernando as my partner. I enjoy spending time with him here, but also you can see at the bottom of the screen, this is being pre-recorded. So, and I don't think we're supposed to say anything about time because it's on and you right now watching it and you're like, oh, this feels live because it is live. We are live, but it's pre-recorded.
I'm alive still.
Well, yeah. And we thought we would tell you it's pre-recorded and get your chats in. So please give us your feedback on this format. Personally, I didn't think we had to tell you that it was pre-recorded, but my partners thought better. So there it is.
Transparency is very important in life.
It is. It is indeed. So before we get started, we have a sponsor. And our sponsor, Global Scholars Foundation, GSF, that's globalscholarsfoundation.org, is a local nonprofit here in the DC area that works with high school kids in DC public and charter schools, 9 through 12. They take them on a financial literacy immersion program, language program. It's 12 to 18 months. And then they actually take the students to the area that they've been studying. So they are our sponsor. We have a sponsor. Our program is sponsored. And so one of the things before we bring on their clip and let them tell you about who they are and what they do is October 2nd, mark the date, October 2nd and 3rd, GSF will be hosting their third annual golf and brunch outing at the Country Club of Woodmore in Prince George's County, Maryland. And that's going to be Sunday, the 2nd, October 2nd. They're going to have a brunch. That's like 11 to 3 or something. And I'm sorry, it's a jazz brunch. It's not just come eat waffles.
Is it all you can eat?
Is that all you can eat or all you can eat here while you're at your plate? Dude, this is not smorgasbord. I don't know how that all you can eat. But yes, come and eat.
It's not all you can eat. I'm out. I like
come
to
and
eat
enjoy yourself. How about come not all one can eat, but
bottomless
come and enjoy
mimosas.
yourself. Huh?
Bottomless mimosas.
We are having Dad, yes, they having a special drink. That's right. Because we
Okay, I'm
we
back.
knew
I'm back.
all right. They knew that it wouldn't be special, it wouldn't be a brunch if it didn't have a specialty drink. And they're gonna have that, and they're gonna have live jazz band and other things and activities. And then on Monday, the 3rd, a round of golf at the Country Club of Woodmore. And that's going to have other prizes and things. But look, let's bring in our sponsor and have them tell you about Global Scholars Foundation.
Do you want to catch up on our week?
With GSF, I gained travel.
Well, hold on.
Do you want to catch up on our week first or afterwards? We can go afterwards.
Yeah. Let's bring the sponsor in first.
All right, good.
All right. Okay. We're going to try that again.
With GSF, I gained travel experiences.
With GSF, I gained friendship.
With GSF, I gained language skills,
Time management.
mentorship,
college preparation, money management.
self-awareness.
Hello, my name is Dr. Marcia K. Brown, the Executive Director of the Global Scholars Foundation. The Global Scholars Foundation is offered to DC teens between the ages of 14 and 18 who attend public or public charter schools. This fantastic program has 3 major components: financial literacy, college readiness, and language and culture.
GSF has helped me a lot with opening my mind up to new things and experiencing new experiences.
I learned a lot of practical skills that school just wouldn't have taught me.
GSF has helped me become a better leader because I always considered myself a leader, but I didn't know like all the responsibilities that was under it and like what type of leader I am and how to like be an efficient leader and an effective leader.
GSF has helped me branch out to know more people, and they also gave me the opportunity to go to colleges I probably wouldn't have went to.
GSF has taught me how to be a group player. I know how to like better work with the people that I'm working with. Even if I don't like that person, I'll know, okay, put my personal feelings aside and just make sure I get the work done.
Students gain global competency skills while having exposure to tools that will impact their daily life. These items invest in and inspire them. It prepares them for their future.
In my life, GSF taught me many things like how to behave in the workplace, how to build a resume, how to always keep an open mind to what's out there.
GSF has helped me succeed because it taught me how to become dedicated, and becoming more dedicated to what you do will help you further in life in anything that you do, whether it's football, college, playing football in college, it doesn't matter. Being dedicated, coming on time, and working that extra step to do anything will help you gather and further along in life.
GSF has prepared me for college by teaching me how to keep an open mind, to be optimistic, to know the importance of time, to also to ask questions and to say if I have any problems.
At the end of the 3 phases of the program, our students travel internationally for free. The students and staff of GSF consider this program to be very worthwhile. But we want to do more and be more, and that's where you come in. You can help us by giving to our program so that we can sponsor more children and we can become bigger and better than ever.
Because of GSF, I can be confident.
Because of GSF, I can succeed.
Because of GSF, I can learn.
Because of GSF, I have the opportunity of a lifetime.
For more information, visit our website at globalscholarsfoundation.org.
That was excellent.
That was fantastic. Yes. All right, we're back. We're back live here with Chasing Gazillions. Not the same as Making Millions. Wednesdays with Fernando and Anthony. Hey, man. What episode is this?
Season 1, episode 9.
Season 1, episode 9.
Not quite a portfolio or a career, but it's getting better every week.
It does. It does get better every week, and
Yeah.
we hope you all are enjoying it. We have our number one fan out there, the Virginia Bushcrafter. Been there from the first episode. When we weren't sure when we weren't certain the mic was on, the Virginia Bushcrafter was there, giving us feedback and comments on the quality of our show and the value of what we're doing and encouraging us. So thank the Virginia Bushcrafter when you're out there on the site. Go to that site, visit them, because that's why we're here at episode 9, because of the Virginia Bushcrafter and others like you who support us. Hey man, what happened last week with you? What's been going on?
It's been a great week. Not gonna lie to you. Took up pickleball this week. I don't know if you've heard of pickleball.
I'm not certain. I'm not certain. It could be that I know pickleball as something else. Is that like horseshoes?
No. Pickleball is like tennis on a smaller court. It's a combination of tennis, ping pong, racquetball, kind of all those mixed in together. Outdoor courts, have indoor courts as well. But I took that up because I like to compete. Doesn't matter what we're competing in. I like competing.
Okay.
So I had my first 2 classes this week. It was interesting. I was a little aggressive. I need to calm down a little bit.
So you're learning this thing, pickleball.
Yes. It's a beginner's course, but I'm a tennis player from the past. I started playing tennis when I was a kid.
Okay.
So, playing tennis, trying to hit the ball like a tennis player in a pickleball court is not the greatest strategy because the court's condensed. So when you shouldn't hit it so hard. It's more about placement and finesse than it is power.
Okay.
But
so you have a swatter like a tennis racket.
It's more like a racquetball racket, so it's smaller.
Okay,
a lot smaller. The ball's plastic, so it's doesn't bounce as much. It's more about placement and finesse.
But it is a ball. It's not like badminton. It's not like the aerial thing.
No. It's like a wiffle ball. Actually, it has holes in it and everything.
Okay.
So the air is traveling through it while you're hitting it, and it makes it move.
Is it one-on-one or is it teams?
You can do one-on-one, but I would probably have a heart attack. So we're playing doubles.
Okay, doubles. All right.
And I'm doing it with the wife. Got her involved in it. Actually, it was her idea. She got me involved in it, which was nice.
Wow, look at that. So it's like date night or something.
Yes, and then we usually have dinner at Subway afterwards. It's been our routine. After 1 week, we got a routine already.
Dude, look at what you get with us here. I mean, this is about real estate, life,
family.
Dating. You all been married 30 years?
31 years.
31 years, and you're still like newlyweds. You're still finding ways to go out on dates together, spend time together. You still like your lady.
Empty nesters. You got to find things to do.
Exactly. And so you're doing pickleball. So this is where would-be tennis guys who didn't make it, who are now broke down and can't play, go to pickleball.
Yes, that like me. Yes. Okay. Yes, the tennis court was too big for me. I had to shrink down the court.
Nice.
Did that, and then tomorrow I'm in a national match play golf tournament throughout the whole country. A bunch of guys sign up, and we play match play. We play competition against each other. So I got that match tomorrow.
In pickleball?
No, in golf. No, this is golf.
Oh.
No.
I'm sorry.
Golf.
You shift the gears. Okay.
I'm trying to find ways to test my competitiveness is what I'm doing.
Nice.
I always like to compete. So I'm doing that tomorrow. And then this week we're leaving to the beach, the whole fam. So next week I will be on remote again at the beach. Am I the only one that goes remote on this show? Are you ever going to be remote? Are you home every day, Anthony? Are you home?
Dude, I'm telling you, something has happened. I don't know what has just happened. What are you still there?
I'm here. Yeah, still
Okay,
recording.
I don't know what happened on my end. The screen went dark, but you can you hear that?
No, what?
Okay, it sounds like there's tree cutters outside cutting trees. But the point is that, dude, you inspire all of us. You are traveling. That's gonna be your thing. That's gonna be your shtick on
I'm
this
doing
show.
my thing. I'm doing my
Yes.
thing. That's what
People
I do.
gonna want to know every week. Hey, what's that Hannah Montana, or where is so and so? That was, it used to be a cartoon like that. Where is
Yes, where's
Fernando?
Waldo? Where's Waldo?
Waldo?
And sporting the U.S. Open gear for the U.S. Open golf tournament starts tomorrow.
Nice. Okay, I'm not sporting. I'm gonna have to. We have
You
to
don't
do that.
rep anything.
You can see here that we do not have fashion coordinators that, like on the other big time shows, that make sure we get the same shirt and all of that. Not yet, but we're getting there.
Need another sponsor, and I'm working on a sponsor. I have a meeting with him. Hopefully, he steps up.
All right, nice. We also need technical support here. Again, we're always looking if we could get someone virtually to give us support with Restream. We say this because I like the Restream platform. We do need help. And Fernando, just so you know out there, why I'm asking for help. I'm the technical dude here, right? Which I'm really not. But Fernando's like, we got to step this up. And the dude is like, yeah, maybe there's another platform that we could do more with. I'm saying we're getting it done here, but
we're
not. And so
we're not. I don't know what we're doing.
So if you out there, Restream, you can come in and consult with us, help us get this thing going, get this tool really revved up before Fernando has us out on some other platform. Please.
And I'll buy the food. I'll buy you food.
That's right. That's right.
There's no money, but I'll buy you food and drinks.
That's great.
All right. How was your week? Talk to me. What'd you do this week?
This was a uneventful week of prospecting and canvassing. That's not true. Every week we pick up new assignments to work on, and this week we've picked up. There is an emergence of mental health care providers here in the district, in the Maryland, in the DMV area. And what has happened in the well, let me make the point first. What has happened is that there has been this explosion of persons looking for office space here in the DMV.
Really?
Office space to provide mental health care services. And so in the last week, I've gotten 3 assignments from mental health care providers, varying degrees, space sizes, 1,000 to 5,000 square feet of office space to provide mental health care services. And when I'm talking to the providers, understanding their business, what they do, why, what's going on, interestingly, they share with me that what is happening nationally trickles down to us locally. So in the wake of all the terrible things that we've experienced here with the gun shooting and the mass shootings here in our country, and then the politicians' response, governors, presidents, and others are saying we need to do something about this. And then you get other groups' response is, well, it's not my gun or it's not my tools or that is the cause. Ultimately, persons are saying the persons who are perpetrating these terrible, acts of violence against citizens all need mental health. That's what's going on. That it's people need mental, and as a result, locally, now you have everybody who just that industry is exploding. But so that's what's happening with me now. I'm out with 3 new assignments looking for office space for mental health care providers.
Mental health's got to go hand in hand with gun reform, though. You can't have one without the other. I mean, come on, let's be serious.
Yeah,
an 18-year-old buys a assault rifle in the afternoon. That later on that afternoon kills a bunch of people in Tulsa. I mean, same day, literally a couple hours later. Can't have that. I mean, come on.
That's
no background checks, no slow down time, no, hey, let's make sure this guy knows what's going on. Let's do a check on him, make sure he's not incompetent. Right. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. And I hope that it never touches our lives, but it's bound to. I mean, where we know someone or we have someone close to us get killed by some random shooter, it's going to happen. I mean, to everyone in this country eventually. I mean, over almost 300, mass shootings already this year. And it's freaking June. I mean, come on. That's
right.
I'm disgusted by that whole thing. I mean, it's put away the money and go do something right for the people. How about that? How about ignoring the money?
That's right.
Good luck.
Yeah. All right. Hey, let me swing over here. Hold on. All right. I just shut the window here and try to shut out tree cutters.
All right, let's start with this week's topics. Let's do it.
This week. All right, here on Chasing Gazillions, not the same as Making Millions. Wednesdays with Fernando and Anthony. We wanted to talk to you about the pros and cons of buying a new home or resale home, existing property. And today we're going to have Fernando talk to you about the pros and cons of buying a new home, and then I'll take the pros and cons of buying a resale home.
All right, let's go.
All right, Fernando, you're up.
I bought 2 homes personally for my family. We bought a townhouse. We bought a single family, both new.
Okay.
I think I bought them at the right time when prices were a lot lower than they are today. And it just made more sense for us. Looking back on it, my second house was the house I live in now. I've been here 25 years. Probably should have bought a house closer in to DC, closer in Montgomery County, just for the simple fact that I think it would be worth a lot more today, right? It would have appreciated quicker. But, the idea of buying a resale for $250 is what I paid for my house, or getting a brand new house for the same price. It was like, well, why would I do that? Why would I buy a house with problems opposed to a house that's brand new that everything supposedly works at? So I ended up settling here. My townhouse, the same thing. So those are kind of the things you think about, but you should think about, schools. You should think about, if you have kids, you should think about resale. You should think about appreciation before you make that commitment, which way you're going to go. So here's what I think. I mean, the one thing about the pros of it when you buy a new house is you get to pick all the options. You get to pick all the bells and whistles. Hey, I
Okay.
want a sunroom. Hey, I want a kitchen bump out. I want tile. I want fancy carpet. I want hardwood.
So with the new house, it's not they have a defined list of things and
They do. They do. They have their standard package, right? Each new house has
standard
a
package.
standard
Okay, sure.
package, which is the rock bottom garbage that nobody really gets. Every now and then someone will get it, but really people upgrade all that stuff, and the builder knows that they're not going to take the rock bottom. That's why they call it rock bottom. And then you increase it, and you increase the price with it. So that's one of the pros, obviously. The other pro is that everything works. Everything is brand new, working order, under warranty. You know, now that sometimes you have a problem because there is shoddy construction, shoddy workmanship. So you have what's called a punch out list that they come back hopefully in the first year and fix everything. So it's brand new.
Okay.
So that is one of the other pros.
So even with brand new, some of it might not work.
Yeah, because it could have been connected badly. It could have been damaged in the factory before you got it. You could have tile that cracks. I mean, it's brand new tile, but they put it in incorrectly, and it cracks with the first weight of pressure. First weight on it. So there are some things. I mean, if you bought a new house, you understand what the punch out list is. You walk around the house the day of closing, you write down, and then usually they give you 30 to 60 days, even after you've been living in the house, to say, hey, by the way, this isn't working now, or something's going on here. But they come back out and fix it. The one thing I would tell you is in new construction, another pro is you get to pick the builder you want. So that would be if I'm dead set on new construction, I would see who's building in the area, wherever you live, and then do some research on these guys. Hey, Toll Brothers here, Ryan, Pulte, and VR. Do some research on these. Find out pricing. Find out what kind of materials they use. Find out whatever you can. Read reviews on them. I mean, the young generation, they like writing reviews.
Okay.
Some are good, some are bad, and you need to read those. So those are some of
So
the
I would
things
imagine the real estate professional that you're working with exclusively should be experienced with working with new home sales.
Yeah, should be telling you that. And they usually do pay a co-op fee to the buyer's agent. Sometimes they don't, or they pay a very small amount because I don't know why, because I don't know why they do that, because I think that is just short-sighted.
Your experienced new homes developers all pay cooperating fees with experienced real estate professionals, buyers agents now, because they know everyone benefits from having an agent working with you,
with both sides of the deal. And the agent, because he has commission and his pay involved, he makes sure that deal is streaming properly, like it's tracking the right way, tracking at the closing. Right. When you have a rudderless boat, what happens? It just goes in circles, right? When you have a captain on the boat commanding the boat, it goes straight.
I like that. That's a good analogy. Sure.
I'm
a rudder.
Yeah. Oh, you're definitely a rudder. The other thing is that no one's lived in the house. So some people are germaphobes. Some people are like, ooh, they lived in here. They were in this room. I want something where no one's ever lived in. I'm not that person. I'm not big on, I'm not a germaphobe, but some people are. So that's another pro of it, that you're living in a house that no one else has lived in. Even though there were 300 construction workers in there every day. Doesn't matter. The last pro of buying new construction, this is kind of has nothing to do about the house, but about your life once you move into the house, is that all the neighbors are moving in together, and you're forming this bond of new construction homeowners together.
Okay.
So you all move in together, and then you start with the barbecues and the cookie socials and those types of things where you get to know people, and you're all experiencing the same thing together in these homes. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic, but it's something you don't think about. But I've noticed it here in our house. Like, we've grown up with the same family, same people you can trust, people you can say, hey, I'm going to be out. Can you meet the mechanic tomorrow? You know, I'm not there. Can you walk my dog? You know, those types of things that you've known these people a long time, and you've been inside each other's houses, that you there's a comfort zone there. So that's the last thing, which has nothing to do with the house, but I think is really important. Okay.
Good.
So here's some of the cons. Everything you buy in a resale home, it's going to be used. Some of it works. Most of it should work, right?
Hold on. This is the con of buying new?
Of the con of not buying new.
Okay, I'm going to take the resale. You're supposed to be telling us the downsides of buying new.
Why don't you take it from here then, Anthony?
Is the downside of buying new is that you're going to kick buying old?
One of the cons of not buying new, yeah. All right, you go ahead. That's what happens. It's live. Well, kind of live. Pre-recorded live. Go ahead.
Wow. Well, thank you, Fernando. Yeah, buying new. I've never bought a new home. I've sold new homes, and I know what you're talking about. There are those benefits of buying a new home. I wanted to ask you before I go on to the pros and cons of buying a resale home is the feeling that you're not handy in terms of remodeling or hammering or fixing. Where does that factor in on your decision to buy new?
If you're not handy and you're becoming a homeowner, you better get handy, or you better have a big wallet. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't handy when I bought my first house, but you learn how to do things. And by the way, YouTube is incredible. Everything's on YouTube.
Okay.
You need to fix something, you can find. I've always thought, if you're a homeowner, you better become handy. I mean, come on. You own your house. You can fix some things yourselves, but a lot of people choose not to because they're afraid they can't do it. I basically think they're lazy, but that's me. Figure it out.
Wow.
Get in there. Okay. Fix something. And if you can't fix it, then you hire someone. That's always, okay. I cut my own grass. I don't have people come and cut my grass. I'm a homeowner. I own the home. Work on your home.
There you go. There you go. And I'm sure myself, I included, we appreciate you sticking your foot in my behind and saying that I'm lazy and a bad homeowner because I don't.
I didn't know you only
because I don't hammer, and somebody.
You must have a thick wallet then. You must have a very thick wallet.
Let's talk about the pros and cons. What time is it? Okay, we have to hurry up. We're almost out of time here, so I'm gonna try to be brief here. The pros and cons. The pros of buying a resale home. And the pros of buying a resale home aren't the negatives of buying a new home. But hey, resale homes. These are established homes that have settled, that are mature. They've been worked on. They've been renovated. They've been there a while. And you know, sure, you're going to have repair costs. And as part of being a homeowner, you should expect that there's going to be opportunity for you to do repairs and renovations to your property. And you don't have to necessarily have a thick wallet, but yes, that is, but that becomes a benefit to you because, it's been lived in, it's settled, right? A lot of resale properties have been well maintained by the previous owner. Like here with Fernando and his family, been living in their home for 20 years. As you've just heard,
25.
He and his family
25.
25 have been well maintaining their property, working on it. Fernando's been working with his own hands, cutting the grass and taking care of that property. And so when you go to buy that property, hey, a lot of the kinks already worked out. Another benefit, and this is a big one, particularly if you have young children, moving to an established neighborhood where the school systems are established, you know what to expect. This community has a reputation. It's been established. You know exactly the character and breadth of the neighbors who live in this community. There's no uncertainty. You know who lives in Hillcrest. You know who lives on Capitol Hill. You know who lives in Upper Marlboro. These are well-established neighborhoods. Now, it's true. They don't all look the same, right? As it's saying, cookie cutter in appearance, right? You're right. It doesn't all look the same. It's eclectic. And if you're looking for that, then that's a benefit, a pro of buying existing. Also, when with these established neighborhoods, also comes established quality of life amenities, right? In your established neighborhoods, the swim team, the local pool, rec center, swim program, the local pickleball association is established. It's in place for you and your family to move into this home and to then become a part of the fabric of this new community, this existing community that you're new to. But the civic associations are already in place. It's not new. And the benefit to you is you are not creating these new organizations. Also, Fernando mentioned even with new homes, and I guess this is a shot at new homes, the pro of existing over new is a lot of things are already in place, like, window coverings. When you go to these new homes, you look at the windows, there are no draperies, there are no blinds. These are added extra amenities that are on the list of items you have to purchase. Oh, you want, you go to the new home sale. It's like, yeah, you want windows? Oh, because the cardboard. Oh, that's an upgrade. Oh, you want blinds with those? That's you want draperies with those? Okay, not with the resale. Those things are already in place. And finally, a pro of resale homes is, and this is something that's overlooked and not focused on a lot, establish trees, mature trees in the community. You wonder why certain neighborhoods are so hot. You know how it is if you go downtown DC, Concrete City, where there are no trees? That's because there's no shade. It's hot here in the DMV, and established neighborhoods, the tree-lined streets, they provide shade, and that provides a comfort to you in your community, in your neighborhood when you come home. You really don't appreciate that.
I remember that. I remember when I bought our house, they gave us one tree in the front yard and 2 on the curb, and that was it. So I planted like 8 trees in the back that are now completely mature. And they're like kids, those trees for me. I mean, I planted them myself. I look at them. I make sure they're good, make sure they're healthy. The tree thing is a big thing.
It is. And so you could wait 25 years to get to the mature tree.
No, it didn't take 25, but it takes 10. Well, it easily takes 10. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now some of the cons of buying existing resale homes. Yes, the modern, most latest energy efficient gadget, right? Stone, granite tile on your countertops, and okay, they may not have those things. You may have to upgrade and remodel. So those things are not standard. Yes, a lot of resale homes, are going to perhaps be not as much storage space, right? And even on storage space, may be less open. Today's new modern new home style may be open space plan where it's flowing amongst the rooms, and it just flows right from where we cook to where we eat to where we watch TV to where we gather to all of that. Is you can see all of that in your new home on that floor plan, right? And your resale homes, no, there's a living room and you come out of it to go to the dining room. You may come out of it to go to
It
the
depends, though, right? When it was built, though, right? I mean, if it's pre 1980, for sure.
That's
But
right.
like in the 90s, I guess pre
A
18.
little more open. That's right.
It started opening up in the 90s, and anything post 2000 is the open floor plan, I would think.
Sure. And you know what? One of the things that Fernando mentioned is about with the new home you're in, he does it all himself. Not Fernando, but let's say some other homeowner who is a little price conscious. Maybe he got his cousin to help with some of the home repairs and upgrades. And also with existing homes, there is that probability that maybe all the work done on the property wasn't done by a fully licensed, competent professional.
That's
And
a problem. Yeah, I
well,
mean,
that
if
can
I
be a
have
problem.
something major, I'm talking about, I do all the cosmetic stuff. But if I have something major, like for instance, my air conditioner went out this weekend.
Okay.
I didn't tackle that. I'm not tackling AC.
Right.
But I have a condenser unit out in my backyard. I have double unit. The first one was replaced 18 years ago. The guy's replacing. He says, "Hey, why don't we replace the other one? They usually go out together." I said, "That still works. We'll keep it for now." 18 years later, that sumbitch is still working. And yesterday, the guy says, "Oh, this thing's dead." I said, "Well, just open up, take a look." He jiggled a couple wires and started firing it. He goes, "Nope, it's still working." I have an AC condenser 25 years old.
Okay.
Still works.
It still works.
But it's she's about to go.
Okay. Fine.
She's about to go.
It would be reasonable to say, Fernando, that you and your family have gotten
We're lucky.
Good return on that unit.
Yeah, we're very lucky. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I agree.
There you go. All right. Some of the downsides, obviously, of resale is things have been there a while, like the roof or the AC unit, right? Or the boilers in the properties have been there already 20 years. And everything has its own natural life expectancy. And so you're right. You have an AC unit, it's been there 25 years, it's working, but do you really, one should not expect it to continue to work for another 25. It might.
No, yeah, it's
But
become
one should
less
not
energy
expect that.
efficient too. Yeah, it's
That's
become
right.
less energy efficient.
And the same thing
So-
with your roof. Same thing with the roof. If you're buying an existing property, you ask the owners, "Oh, hey, when did you have the roof repaired?" Never. How long have you been living here? 40 years. Okay.
That's a problem.
This roof is 40 years old. It's fine. They've never had a leak, but one should be thinking this roof has seen its better days, and roofs normally have a 20-year life expectancy. Although this one has been here 40 years and it's been doing fine.
Mine went 22 and then I had to replace it. It didn't start leaking, but I just figured it was time.
Exactly. So, and then of course we talked about it. one of the cons is also a pro is there are established things here in the neighborhood, walk paths, neighborhoods, but they're already there, and what's there is there, and what's not there, you're going to have to get involved with the local civic association and try to lobby to get it there and fight for the next 10 years until you finally get a swimming pool in your community.
Yep.
But that's part of home ownership. Hey guys, it's been fantastic here. We've gone way over here.
The usual.
No, this is a little unusual, and I think it's because we knew that it was, a pre-recorded show, and I think that impacted on us about the amount of information we're sharing with you. So I see that's one thing that has happened with pre-recorded, that we don't keep it to. Is it a 35-minute show now?
I think it's a 45-minute show at this point, but yes, it's supposed to be 30, everyone, but we extend it always because we want to get the information to you. That's the most important part.
Exactly.
We have to take care of our sponsor. That's important as well.
Yes.
And I'm working on a second sponsor. Hopefully have something wrapped up the next couple weeks. Right. And we're also working on a guest for next week.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Another guest. We had a fantastic guest last week with Benjamin Soto from Premium Title and Escrow Company, LLC, here in Washington, we got tremendous feedback on his program, and we're working on him to be a sponsor. So if you're a guest, expect that we're going to put the bite on you to be a sponsor.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Well, that's been our show here this week. So we want to thank you again for coming and spending time with us here on Chasing Gazillions. It's not the same as making millions.
Getting closer with inflation.
But it's getting closer.
Things are expensive out there, people.
Right. Wednesdays with Fernando and Anthony, two real estate professionals, sharing with you their life experiences, their professional journeys towards becoming successful real estate professionals. And we are highly successful real estate professionals. And just remember, success only comes before hard work in the dictionary.
And in golf, too.
Oh, and golf, too. Hey, I'm Anthony Bowling with the Anthony Bowling Group. And remember, our leverage relationships will save you time and make you money. Fernando?
Thank you, everyone.
All right. All the best.
See you next week. I'll be remote next week from the Outer Banks, North Carolina.
That's right.
Should be nice. Should have a nice backdrop.
Fernando going traveling somewhere. We're going to be getting live from the Outer Banks. Wow.
Yes.
Great. Thanks, buddy.
Bye.
All right. Talk to you soon. All right, bye.